Hi, another tutorial. This one is for my favorite things, and I really do think we can do all 4 parts at once. So you start singing at the top of page 3. Sopranos and altos go first. I wrote in telling a secret. Drop the R in whiskas. We're going to drop the R at the end of copper. I didn't mark that in. Let's see if I can do this with my right hand. And get rid of the R in warm. This is still mezzo piano here at 21. We should also drop the R at the end of paper. Didn't do a good job of marking, did I? We're going to drop this dot and put a quarter rest and take a breath. Flip the R here. These are a few. These are a few. Rather than these are a few. Don't chew the R. We're going to flip that R. My favorite things. A flipped, it sounds like a real quick, fast D sound. We're still mezzo piano here, and I wrote in recalling a wonderful memory. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels, then the tenors and basses. We should be eliminating that R. Doorbells, doorbells, doorbells. Don't chew the R's. Then at the top of page 5, I wrote in on wonder. Whenever we have that wild geese that fly. Here again, we're going to get rid of the R on their wings. Drop the dot, quarter rest, take a breath. Flip the R, these are a few, as we did before. Favorite things, flip that R. This just tells me we're going to hang on until the downbeat of the next bar. These numbers are just to remind me what's coming. Now, at 49, I wrote in enthusiasm. We're really on a roll. Of course, the tenors and basses are harmonizing with you, and the sopranos and altos are singing the melody. Nothing strange to report. Till we get to the bottom of the page, I wrote in the word rapturous. Get rid of the R in silver and winters. And we're again at the bottom. We're going to drop the dot, put in a quarter rest, take a breath. Again, these are a few. Flip that R and flip the R in favorite things. Big, strong accents. This is forte. Surprise, even shock. Molto marcato, meaning very separate and punched. When the dog bites. And this is a big, big, big accent. When the dog bites. I also have a staccato dot, so very short. When the bee stings. Very strong emphasis. Then very legato. When I'm feeling sad. And I wrote in poor me and molto legato, very connected. This is the place we're going to change bad to sad at the bottom of page 7. Then mezzo piano. And then a gradual crescendo at the top of page 8, and I wrote in wide-eyed innocence. And flip the R here. I simply remember, eliminate that R. Flip that R, favorite things, like we always did. Right here, we're going to change this half note to a quarter note, quarter rest, so we've got a time for breath. I wrote in the word confidence here. And then I don't feel. Very marcato, very accented. Then I don't feel. So marcato sort of separated. Not then I don't feel, but then I don't feel. And feel. We're going to put the L right there. Accented so bad. Accented. Strong. Off on the downbeat. Now, we have the little canonical portion where the altos go first, then the tenors and basses, and then the sopranos. They're all mezzo piano, and I wrote in sharing secrets. We're going to drop the R in whiskers, drop the R in copper, wherever you have it, drop the R in warm, hang on, altos and basses, until the sopranos finish. And then we do that again, recalling wonderful memories like we did before. Brown paper packages tied up with strings. Drop the dot, quarter note, quarter rest. Flip the R. These are a few of my favorite things, as we did before. Now we have another little conspiratorial as before is what I wrote in. Remember that it's mezzo piano like it was before. And this should say strudels. So add an S here, strudels. I don't know why it's just singular. And drop the R in door. Nothing special there. Awe and wonder. When we have the geese, we have awe and wonder. Drop the R in there. Drop the dot at wings. Quarter note, quarter rest and a breath. Again, these are a few of my favorite things. Flip the R. Things carries on till the downbeat of this measure. But since we're in one, it's not very long. Back, now we're at the bottom of 129. I wrote in enthusiastic. As before, sopranos and altos have the tune, and the tenors and the basses are harmonizing. Nothing special on the top of 13. I wrote in the word rapturous here, and everybody should sing very legato, very connected. Get rid of the R in silver and winters. At springs, we want to drop the dot and put in a quarter rest so we have time to breathe. Bottom of the page, again, these are, flip the R, flip the R. These are a few of my favorite things. Carry on over, drop off here. We're forte as we turn the page. Mock seriousness, and as before, really strong accents. When the dog bites, almost shouted, when the bee stings. And then poor me, notice it's accented. And that's not bad. We're going to change it to sad. Molto legato. I simply remember my favorite things. Drop the R here, flip the R here. Wide-eyed innocence. This is the bottom of page 14. Crescendoing. No breath. No breath. Bottom of 14. Then I don't feel accented so bad. And I wrote in yay and triumphant. And just hang on, take a breath if you need to. We're going to cut off together right here. And then Cindy finishes it out. Thank you.